So, today I thought we would talk about mobile PUBG and mobile Fortnite. And these games were something I was kind of waiting for. I mean, as soon as I found out, Fortnite was coming out, I had never played Fortnite. I had only, seen it on like streams and stuff. But I signed up for, I signed up for an invite, and then just last Friday, I got my invite to download and play it. Also, that same day, PUBG came out with their mobile version, and I played that as well. And I've never played either one of these games prior to their mobile versions coming out. From what I've seen of them from streams and other people playing it, I figured if I was gonna play one, it would probably be Fortnite. But actually, after playing both the games, I was surprisingly convinced otherwise. Being honest, I prefer PUBG more than Fortnite. Which, like I said, I really didn't think I would, because PUBG reminds me more of a realistic shooter where it's more like Call of Duty, and I've never really cared much for Call of Duty. I mean, like when I was in high school and early college, I got them because my friends played it, so it was something I could play with my friends. But I really never liked them much. I've always been more into more of a fantasy type sci-fi shooter like Halo, or nowadays Overwatch, where it's cartoony and it's not as realistic as, say, something like Call of Duty. But that's kind of why I thought I would like Fortnite, because it has that cartoony graphics and everything. So I thought that would be the one that I would like. But after playing it and dying over and over and over again, I ended up gravitating more towards PUBG. I just think it's a lot more simplistic. Especially for mobile, for something like that for mobile, it seems, I definitely can tell that when playing on mobile that I'm being matched up with other mobile users. Because I know when I see someone, you can tell we're both trying to line up our shots, and I don't know, I seem to be a little bit better at maybe lining up my shots, or maybe it's just I trust the auto assist or whatever it is a little bit more than other people do, and I've been able to get much further in the in my matches. Like, I'm usually top 10, top 5 in the match. I'm usually one of the last ones left. Um, while in like Fortnite, I don't think I've ever made it that far. I'm like top 80, baby top 70. Oh, the 100 people. I don't usually last long, and I don't really care for the building aspect, the gathering and building aspect of Fortnite. I mean, it's a cool concept. I mean, basically, hey, what if we took Minecraft and added guns to it? Okay. But in practice, it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to me. I know there's a lot of people who like it, and good for you, but it just isn't my game. I mean, other than when I was testing it out, playing around with it, trying to get a feel for it, and when I was just the other day, getting footage for this video, those are about the only times I've really played it. Everything else has been PUBG. Hell, I even bought PUBG for my PC so I could play it on there, because, like I said, I've never really played either one of these games ever before their mobile versions. So the mobile versions are my first hand experience with them. Another thing with Fortnite is, I think they're matching you up with other people from console and PC as well as mobile. Because I just like watching, like after they kill you, you can just sit there and watch the rest of the match. That's the person that killed you. But just watching some of the people, their movements and how they switched and everything, it seemed like they were playing on something other than a mobile device. And I don't think that this will... You can't put mobile users in with the console players. It's kind of... on paper, it seems like a cool idea to be able to, if you have the game, you can play it with any of your friends. But I think in practice, the mobile users are kind of in a disadvantage. I mean, the screen controls aren't really the same as having a controller or a keyboard and mouse. I mean, it'd be one thing if there was, or if someone came up with like a Bluetooth controller that you could use with like the iPad or iPhone, and then you could be a little bit more on parity with them. But they're definitely a disadvantage, and if you're going to do that, you really need to have them either give people the choice to queue up with just mobile users, or console and Xbox One and PC users, or like I said, or just mobile. And I think that would fix it to an extent. A lot of these things, it just I like I said, I prefer PUBG, and it just I was very much surprised by that. I didn't think I wanted to go in hating it, and then I played it and I loved it, and then I played Fortnite and didn't care for it. These games are very similar to an extent, and yet they have enough of a difference that I can kind of say I like one more than the other. So yeah, Fortnite and PUBG are now on iOS and Android. Fortnite, you need an invitation. PUBG, you can just download it and play it. So yeah, until next time, bye.
life is in a stream. The ocean called for you.